Ha 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 ha. How does laughter help your spiritual life? I love talking about this. This is my favorite topic. So laughing as a form of exercise, as a deliberate activity that you choose to do, is something that has benefits in every arena of your life. But when it comes to spirituality, it's a secret weapon. Sometimes the spiritual path, meditating, praying, whatever it is that you choose to do for your spiritual journey, healing work, there's so many ways that we can activate our soul and our spirit. It can become quite serious. We can start to wonder, am I doing my spirituality right? Am I meditating enough? Am I healing enough? Am I saying enough mantras? Am I praying enough? Am I praying correctly? Am I saying my mantras correctly? Am I doing my mindfulness mindfully enough? Like, we can really start to worry about our spiritual selves and our journey. And should I be having visions? Should I be clairvoyant? Should I be clairaudient? Should I be psychic? Maybe I am psychic. Should I not be psychic? Should I be able to access or speak to spirits? I am speaking to spirits. Does that mean I'm spiritual? Like, there's so many things that can go on. And all of these are wonderful. We should pay attention to these. We should read spiritual books. We should do our spiritual practices. And every enlightened master that I'm aware of, that I've either read about, that I've seen, that I've listened to, I've met the Dalai Lama, I've listened to him talk, most beautiful talk in America. He started off with the funniest story about why he wears a little, like a eye shade on the stage because of the lights, and it was hilarious, and he was laughing like a child. It was so beautiful. My teacher in India, Shakti Amma, once said, spirituality, it's the most fun you'll ever have in your life. And then Amma laughed. The divine is very funny, in my opinion, and in what I've learned and what I've seen. And when we keep a sense of humor and a sense of lightness, along with a passion for spirituality and a quest for knowledge, spiritual knowledge, and a thirst for learning more. I'm not saying don't do those things. I'm saying do everything spiritual and add laughter to it. And you'll find that your heart opens even more than it is with your prayers and with your mantras, and you'll just enhance your ability to love the divine, which is, in my opinion, what the spiritual journey is all about. It's about learning to love unconditionally, more deeply than ever before. And so how does laughter help that? Well, it opens your heart. Those of my clients and colleagues who are energy healers, as am I, we've tried this by scanning the energy field, and we can scan the heart chakra, like the heart area. It's the energy part around our heart, and it might hold, say it holds that much energy, and then do some laughing, scan it again, and you'll find that the energy in your heart area is increased. And that means that your heart is more accessible to you. Your heart gives you wisdom. It gives you compassion. It brings forgiveness. There is a whole science around the heart energetically. If you look up heart math, it will tell you about heart congruence and how that impacts the whole of the functioning of your body, and how it impacts the functioning of your brain. When your heart is in coherence, the heart rhythm is coherent. Instead of going up and down in a jagged way, it's in curved, it looks like an even curve, like a sound wave through your heart. Then that means that your whole system is in coherence. Your nervous system is happy and balanced. Your mind is calm. And all of this helps you to be focused. When you might choose to do mantra or prayers or read a spiritual book, you'll be focused because you've brought your system into a happy rhythm. You're in a rhythm. Also, when it comes to spirituality, communication is often something that's important. You might like to communicate your own spiritual teachings to someone, or your spiritual ideas. You might want to discuss them with your teacher or a healer or a colleague. And laughing helps our communication. So it also helps the area of our throat. It helps to clear the physical throat and the physical heart. It opens the lungs and brings more oxygen. So as we bring more oxygen to our brain, we can think more clearly, we can speak more clearly. And so there's a whole nother dimension of what goes on in our heart and our spirit. Because spirituality for me is a lot about love, then I believe when we laugh enough and we release the happy chemicals, we also release oxytocin, which is a chemical that helps us to connect to other people. It's like the bonding chemical. My experience and what I hear from my clients and my colleagues is that we become even more bonded and connected to the divine part of us, to our soul, and also to our divine teachers. We can let go of upsets and worries, and we can become more available to divine wisdom and to divine ideas and creativity. And all of that helps inform our spiritual progress and our path. So that's some of the ways that laughter helps the spiritual journey. Laughter is a great connector and a great community builder. So when you laugh together with people in groups, you start to build those connections and those shared values and ideas, and you have fun together, and it makes it easier to discuss things. So it makes it easier to have a conversation if perhaps there's been a misunderstanding. And so that's another way. Spirituality for me is often about healing relationships and about forgiveness. And so laughter can help me to be more balanced, so that when I talk to my clients or my colleagues or my family or someone I've had an argument with, I can do it in a more loving and compassionate way because of my laughing practices. So keep laughing. I'm Chamundai, the laughter lawyer.